hear from the new commissioner. And we hear from a new coach. Plus some great goals to check out. We're going to give it to you straight. No 3D glasses needed. ECHL Week starts now. Hi, welcome to another edition of ECHL Week. This time we come to you from our new studio. In the future, it'll allow us more flexibility, plus give us the chance to bring you more news and info on a timely basis. We hope you like it. However, we also will still be going to arenas all throughout the ECHL, so if you see us there, make sure to stop us and say hi. Now let's get started with today's show. At the beginning of this season, a new man took the reins of the ECHL. Ryan Crelin, who's been with the league since 2005, took over as commissioner. We recently caught up with him and asked him to assess the league both in terms of on-ice and off-ice performance.
The on-ice product is extremely skilled, extremely fast. I was talking with one former player who's 2 years removed from the ice, and he said that he doesn't think he could keep up now just because it's gotten so much incrementally faster in just 2 years. So I think the on-ice product is a great hockey product, very close to the American League as well. I don't think fans would notice a big difference there. So we're proud of that, but it has to be not just the on-ice product, but the off-ice product as well, and that whole entertainment experience. And that's something we continue to work on, such as Marvel and Nickelodeon. It's been a great success for us to be able to partner with those national brands. When we did the press releases, we had a ton of positive feedback. It looks great on the ice, and it also welcomes new fans. Again, people coming out for Marvel Entertainment or for Nickelodeon who may not be hockey fans, so it gets them into the building, allows them to experience our product. Hopefully they enjoy it, want to come back a second or third time, and then maybe learn the game and become a hockey fan. So we'll continue to embrace it, whether it's those specific programs or new programs, we'll decide that. But in terms of going that direction, absolutely. And because we're AA minor league hockey, I think we can have a lot of fun with it.
Crelin also talked about some of the items on his to-do list.
As it relates to on-ice play, I mean, we pride ourselves on being a developmental league for the American League and National League, so I hope to build a stronger relationship with them. And if they're looking to change the game, maybe test trial a few things in the ECHL, that may not happen overnight. That may be over the course of a few years, but I think we have that opportunity. And then off the ice, again, like I mentioned, just more digital, more progressive. When you look at sports data, 75% of people coming to our site are on mobile devices. So I think we just need to continue to play to that market so that fans can be with the ECHL whenever they have their phone on. What those specifics are, I don't know, but those are, I want to have those types of conversations and see what makes sense for our league, and then piece that together into the on and off ice product for our fans.
And what does Crelin think about being just the fourth man to sit in the ECHL's commissioner's seat?
From where I started to where I've come now, it's been quite a journey. Listen, it has its ups and downs like everything does. But absolutely, it's my pleasure, and we're only a few months in, but we're going to keep riding the wave.
Plenty of players are changing addresses. Details next on ECHL Week.
Hi, I'm Jordan Ruby with the Wheeling Nailers, and you're watching ECHL Week.
The Maine Mariners, one of 5 teams in the North Division looking for one of those last 2 playoff spots, have made a couple of deals. Maine picked up well-traveled defenseman Blake Kessel from Jacksonville for futures. The Mariners will be Kessel's 7th ECHL club. Maine also obtained forward Taylor Camerata from Wichita in exchange for financial considerations. Camerata played 42 games this season in Norfolk prior to heading to the Thunder. In another trade, Fort Wayne picked up defenseman Sean Flanagan from the Swamp Rabbits for future considerations. Flanagan ranked 19th all-time in games played for Greenville. Another move worth mentioning, Manchester acquired forward Alex Loh from Wheeling to complete a deal from last summer. Loh has 34 points in 44 games this season. In a Western Conference deal, for the second time this season, Allen has acquired a goaltender from Fort Wayne. This time it's 2017 Kelly Cup winner Lucas Hafner. The Comets get future considerations in return. And in an Eastern Conference exchange, South Carolina has obtained defenseman Steven Johnson from Reading. Heading to the Royals to help them in their North Division playoff chase are forward Matt Polkamp and defenseman Vinny Muto, who will be joining his 5th ECHL team in 2 seasons. Remember, our annual trading deadline show, recapping all the final week deals, debuts on Friday, March 8th.
Hi, I'm Adam Pleskett of the Tulsa Oilers, and you're watching ECHL Week.
We continue our series talking with new coaches from throughout the league. This time, Alex Loh of the Adirondack Thunder. Loh got his first pro coaching experience handling video in the American Hockey League. A few seasons later, he's an ECHL head coach.
For me, it was just a way into the coaching business. I mean, it's tough for guys that didn't have the opportunity to play professionally, so for me to get that opportunity to help out the Coyotes organization, and then that organization was unbelievable to me. They brought me into the fold and made me feel like a full-on coach, and I learned so much from them that I continue to apply now.
His 3 years as the Thunder's assistant coach also has helped him in his current position. He talks about those advantages.
Knowing what the culture's all about around here, I mean, we take so much pride in how we conduct ourselves and the character of the guys in the room, and then also you learn how important it is to communicate with players and let them know where they stand, good, bad, or indifferent, and just talk to the guys and let them know, because they really appreciate that. And if you can manage that, then they'll give you all they have on the ice.
One of the other tasks Loh has is getting to know his opponents, both on the ice and behind the bench.
I mean, it's interesting because the roster turnover is so high in this league that you have a sense of how guys want to play, but there's always different teams every year pretty much. So you definitely know the styles of other coaches, and it's great to have new blood, and it's good to see guys move up, and that's exactly what we're looking for on the coaching side too. Is players are looking to get to the AHL, and so are we behind the bench.
Loh is happy to give plenty of credit to the man who replaced him as assistant coach, veteran Peter Deneen, who played in more than 600 pro games and has spent 24 years as an NHL scout.
Pete's experience is invaluable. I mean, you can't replace that. He's been in the game for so long, and then obviously his family tree spreads throughout the coaching ranks. So just to have those resources, I mean, we met as a unit over the summer with Kevin and Gord and Pete, and just talked hockey for a while. I mean, it's just you can't beat it. So just having Pete as part of the fold, and honestly, it doesn't matter what his last name is. Like, he's really good at what he does, and just having him on board is huge.
However, Loh is happy to credit his 2 predecessors with the Thunder on establishing and building on a tradition. Adirondack is closing in on its 4th playoff appearance in 4 ECHL seasons.
Yeah, I mean, I hear from those guys, and they're definitely very congratulatory. I mean, I'm building off what they built. I mean, I'm not where we are. We aren't where we are now without those 2 guys. So I just get to continue the success of the organization that they started.
An interconference highlight game is straight ahead on ECHL Week.
This is nice.
Happy anniversary.
Is that what I think it is?
I don't know. It's a hockey stick. There's more. A puck and skates.
Oh, Ed. You nailed it.
The other one's in the car.
Hockey's here. The savings never left. Geico, proud partner of the NHL.
Hi, I'm Jordan Coons, voice of the Greenville Swamp Rabbits, and you're watching ECHL Week.
We have a good highlight game for you today. Teams from different conferences. From the West, Cincinnati leading the league. From the East, the North Division's number 2 team, Adirondack. Let's check it out.
Battle for it, force a turnover. Up top to Canodal, near side. Jones shoots! He scores! Mitch Jones then fires it down the wall, shot toward the net on the back door, and banged in by Smatula. On the left side, walks into the faceoff dot in the slot for a shot, and they score. Cyclones get the puck on a turnover in the slot. Weidman fires. It was deflected, but picking up the rebound was a kid, and he scores. Getting a lane, walking in, firing a shot on, and that one turned aside. What a save! No, it's gonna go in from the Adirondack Thunder as it just crossed over the red line. We'll get a good look at it here. Adirondack back over a 2-on-1. Edward to Smatula. Tipped in. They score. It's now 4-2. Cyclones keep it alive. Atwall shoots and scores. Peterson wins the face-off back. There's Canono shooting one. He scores! Eric Canono from the line, and Cincinnati has tied the game. Face-off win for the Cyclones. Canono. Schultz walking the high slot off to the far circle, leaves it for Glotov in the slot, tipped in. Jesse Schultz scores. Jesse Schultz, the power play overtime winner.
That wraps up another edition of ECHL Week. Thanks for watching. Make sure to follow us on all our social media channels. It's the best way to keep up to date on everything that's going on throughout the ECHL, especially this time of year when there's so much going on. See you next time.